Why, hello, I'm Barry with Empty Hammock. Right now, I have right at 14 days to finish up the remodel on this 130-year-old house. Got to get it on the market. I'm actually going to be leaving here in about 2 weeks for a much needed break. And over the whole holiday season, I'm not going to be around. So hopefully, you get it on the market and get it sold while I'm off gallivanting off having a good time somewhere. So Molly and her parents were able to get the shelving that I put in stained. They're going to put some poly on it. They got all the trim pieces that I made ready for it as well. I'm going to go ahead and attach these. I got the smaller nails and just keep moving forward as fast as I can. So it has been a heck of a couple of days. It is now 10 days until I leave. It's coming down to the wire. I have literally spent the last couple of days chasing my tail trying to get a couple of leaks in the plumbing stopped because of some garbage brass fittings. They do not make stuff like they used to. It is so aggravating. I had to call a buddy and get some advice on it. I mean, I've been using that type of stuff for a long time, but he has a little more experience than I do, so he was able to help out. So I finally got the leak, the air leak in the supply stopped. I've pressurized the whole system to 70 psi, which is what the inspector asks for. So that is done. I'm letting it sit for a day or two just to make sure, and then I'll call him up. In the meantime, I have gotten some floor leveler put down into the kitchen because there was a little bit of a dip that I didn't like, so I flattened that out. I got all the trim put in around the shelving. I got all of the trim under the kitchen window put in, all the holes filled, sanded flat, and right now I am going to be punching a big hole in the driveway. And my GoPro battery died again. Anyway, here by the back door is where the main sewage line comes out of the house, and right over here on the ground is where the old clean out was, stuck in a really awkward spot. I have no idea why they put it there. So I'm going to dig the whole thing up, move the clean out right by the house like it's supposed to be. That way it's a clear, open driveway or something like that. I really need to take a load of trash to the dump. I just haven't had time to. 9 days left. Let's keep digging. Now I know why this is in such a weird place. Let me show you. The old cast iron line that comes from where the old bathroom under the stairs used to be is connected to this new line with a Fernco coupling right here. That was probably the end of a section of cast. That stuff is really hard to cut. So more than likely they had a break in it somewhere. They went ahead and put the attachment right there for the new stuff, and then just put a clean out right on the other side of it. Now I know why it's here. It's still weird, but at least it makes sense now. This is very difficult to film because of the bright sunlight and the shadow. Okie pokey, so that is done. I went ahead and tossed that pipe in place temporarily until it gets inspected. When I get the thumbs up, then I'll glue everything together and cover it up. And now I get to do my favorite thing in the entire world, crawl around on the floor. No, definitely not my favorite thing.
When we started on the house, there was a kitchen with a wall here. We took out the wall, now we've got the old floor, and we need to put new floor. We were gonna keep as much of the old floor as possible, every stick of it, but the way it lands with the kitchen design means that we will have a threshold underneath the stove, which would be super awkward. So we're gonna take out just 3 pieces, get the threshold out from underneath the stove, and it's gonna be much better.
Got the connection piece from the old floor to where the new floor is going to be done. Went ahead and just ripped down some plywood, attached it down, and sanded that connection flat. I think I'm ready to start laying some floor. It's 6:30. Molly said she's going to bring me back some dinner, which is awesome. So I'm just going to go until I can't. So the most beautiful woman on earth brought me fried rice, vegetables, and chicken hearts, which I love. So I done ate some, and we're gonna work together on this, try to get it done tonight. Edge the sidewalk. Out front? Edge it with what?
Edge it.
Oh, edge.
Just
I was
get
like,
the
edge
gunk
it.
off of it.
Okay, it's 9:20 now. We just got done with the floor. I think it looks pretty good. I hurt. I hate crawling around on the floor. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to the house. I got plumbing inspection first thing in the morning. So I'll tell you what happens with that in 3, 2, 1. It passed. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna go play with some glue now. Everything is all backfilled and tamped down. I had my son come over and help in that process because using the tamping bar is really hard on my shoulders. So next up is the blacktop. Get that filled back in and sealed up. And that patch is going to get sealed, but not today. So while my son was finishing up that, I got all the fixtures put in the bathroom. I think it looks pretty good. Definitely need to wipe down that toilet because it's been in storage for a while. But that's it. This room is done. All we gotta do is turn the water on. When you put in a toilet, don't ever seal the toilet to the floor, because if it leaks, you won't see the water come out. It'll hold it, rot the floor out, and then you'll be in the basement. When you put a toilet in, always leave it open. I do need to cut these off, get this little cap for the top. Sort of the same thing for where the dishwasher is going to go. I went ahead and put the flooring all the way to the wall so that if it ever leaks, the water will come out and the homeowner will see it, instead of it just being on the subfloor and then rotting out the floor under it. I've seen that so many times. I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. I do have the kick plates already cut, just not installed yet. So I can make sure that they line up really well with the base plate on the dishwasher. Okay, there we go. That's as far as I can get with it until the countertop gets here, so I can actually attach it to it. I always enjoy, well, not enjoy, but it's less work to install dishwashers when the countertop isn't there, because get to everything a lot easier.